Hey guys, welcome to Providence Community Library here at Washington Park. My name is Mr. Kevin, and today we're here to do a STEM, STEAM or STEM craft. And I am super excited today because I'm at the library and I am excited to do this craft because it was inspired by a book that a lot of us read this week at the library. What's the book? Well, let's talk about it quick. So the book is The Bridge Home, and this is by Padma Venkantraman. And it's a lovely story about these children here. See them, these children on the bridge, and then their lives in the city in India. So one of the things that they do in this book is they talk about a kolam. What is a kolam? Well, a kolam is a design that's usually done in the front of someone's house or on the ground for festivals and parties and gatherings. And it's usually done with rice flour. And people take handfuls of rice flour and they spread it out on the ground to make these very intricate and interesting designs. So we're going to make one of those, but we're going to make a very simple one. Let me just show you some examples. These are ones I did earlier. You'll notice some of them are the same, but the style might be just a little bit different because I used a couple of different techniques. This one's a little different here. So let's go over what you'll need for today's craft. So, most basically, you'll need some construction paper. Now, I've cut mine out in a square format because that's the easiest way to do it, especially when you're setting up this type of design. So, 1 square of cardboard. I have chalkboard chalk or white chalk. I also have a small white crayon, a ruler to help me start it. And then later, if we're going to try it out with a little flour, I have some rice flour and I have some glue that we can try the design in as well. So let's start. So the easiest way to start is we're going to start with a 5-dot design. Okay, and so let's start by finding the middle of our paper. And this is why I like this craft, because it's drawing, but it almost has a mathematical base. You'll understand why when I show you. So this is 9 inches across and 9 inches across. So we're going to find the 4.5 spot here, and then we're going to find the 4.5 spot here. Good. And then we're just going to make 1 dot in the middle, just like that, the center of the page. Now, depending upon what size your paper is, you can put the dots in a variety of different spots. So my paper is square here, and so I'm going to go 3 inches from the center. And I'm going to do 3 inches. I'm going to do a dot here. Okay. 3 inches, a dot here. And then we got the 3 dots, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to turn it. We're going to do 2 more dots. Okay, 1 here, and 1 here. Okay, so we see all 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. All right, so I'll draw it slowly. But what I'm doing is I'm repeating a pattern. So first I'm going to connect the outside dots. 1, just like that. And I connect all 4 of them. 2, 3, and 4. Look at that. Now we have a square inside a square. Okay. All right, and then we're going to draw kind of like almost like a candle flame, like a flicker. Just like that. And then we're going to draw two little leaves on the side. Just like that. See how we did that? All right, and now repeat it. I'm going to go a little faster. And if you can't go as fast, don't worry about it. Go at your own pace. That's the beauty of this craft. Once you get the basics down, you can do it however fast or slow you would like. And bam, there we go. Look at that. All right. Now we're going to do some curly cues coming out of the in-between side right here. Okay, you see how I did that? These two right here. Yeah, let's do that on all of them. Oh, my chalk broke. No problem. Okay, all done. See that? All right, now I'm going to do a little dot here, just on the inside. See how I did it? Added that right there? You just add one element and then keep going. Now I've done all four. Great. All right, so now we're going to do kind of like make one line here and one line here. See how I did that? And let's do four of them. Okay. There we go. Now let's add a little decoration. Let's do a dot at the top and then a line with a dot. I'll show you. See how I did that? All right, now repeat with all four.
This one has an eyeball on it. It says 2D. Here's you can look inside too. Number 2.
The one with the constellation book. Sorry, customer had a question.
Composition book?
The universe book.
Here we go. Yes. This is 6 weeks. Put it in our bag. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
Just remember to go there.
All right. So then I added this in the center. First I added one, and then I repeated it 3 more times. So we got this. Now, let's finish it off by doing a little curly cue. See how I did that? Yeah, just add 4 or 3 more. All right, and there is our column. What do you think? A lot easier than it looks. Yeah, absolutely. Now, if we want to try one other way, we can use the white crayon if you have a white crayon, but let's try it with some glue and flour. Now, traditionally, it is a temporary craft. So you would put it on the ground in front of your house or in an area for display for a holiday or just even every day as an offering in front of your house. And it would be not permanent. So that means that it would start off beautiful, but then maybe it would slowly disappear throughout the day because it's not attached to anything. It can be blown away. And then what you do the next day, you start again, like a rebirth. So let's do another one. This time we'll do the same design, but I'm going to use a little glue, and I'll just do one side of it. But I just wanted to show you that you can use some liquid glue. I got my Elmer's glue here. And you can make the same thing a little bit more permanent. All right, so let's try. So I'm just going to eyeball it out. I'm going to put one dot in the middle. Let this glue come on down. All right. Great, we got one dot, two dots, three dots, four dots, and five dots. Okay, I'm just going to connect them. Now the glue one is a little sloppier, but it's still going to make a design. Okay, remember how we did that the first time? Yeah. Okay, so then we're going to do this. And like this, 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 and like this. Okay. Okay, so I just did half of it. We'll do one more of these right here. But now you can't do too much because you don't want the glue to dry. All right. But see how I did half of it? Yeah. So now let's get the flour out. Okay, and if this gets a little messy, please set up correctly. Put some newspaper down. Okay, you want to work clean, and we're just going to put some flour on top of it, some rice flour on top of it. Let that sit for a minute. And while we're letting that soak in, I want to go over a couple of things that we have. So this is our flyer. You can find this online at pcl.com. And we got, this is the Bridge Home. That was the book, and this is the author. And then we have a bunch of things coming up. So we got beaded jewelry over at Mount Pleasant from July 14th to the 18th. That's this week. We have, this is the Colum Craft right now, and we have it tomorrow here live, not virtual. And we have a reader's theater. So we're going to be reading a play that has some things in common with the Bridge Home. And then we're going to be doing two things here at Washington Park for Farm Fresh Rhode Island, seed planting and cooking. And that's on the 28th and August 11th. And then later in August, we have a write a letter to a character event. And that's going to be August 11th at Mount Pleasant. So yeah, these are all great things. Please check them out online, Providence Community Library. All right, let's dump off the flour and see what we got. Now, it's not going to be as pretty as the chalk one, but it has another different effect. And there we go. So yeah, so we did these two today. Whatever one you like, you can do yourself at home and enjoy the Colum Craft. Thank you so much for joining me today. Mr. Kevin here at Washington Park. Please stay tuned for Miss Amy on Thursday. She'll be doing something at 6:30, either book craft or some coloring, tons of fun stuff. Please check out our YouTube channel, PCL, Providence Community Library on YouTube. And please join me next week for our STEM craft with Mr. Kevin. Thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day. Be creative.